All right. So so this was the tournament that happened last night, the online tournament. Shout out to the homies at Expansion Tournaments New Zealand. Uh, I was co-hosting with Jackson, CB Jackson on Steam, so that was really good. So today on the Runback, pretty much we're going to be checking out quite a few matches today. Most key notably this match here with MIA versus ReversL, and then also we have Danbanter versus Wowzer. So that was the grand finals, I think, of the tournament. The reason why I chose this matchup as well was just because of just kind of matchup knowledge is a real key part, and with ReversL not really having the matchup knowledge against Alisa, I think that was quite clear. Uh, we're gonna go over it and see what uh, ReversL could have done, and then hopefully we'll hop in the game and try the options ourselves and see if we can learn a few things or two. Now I don't really know the notations too much. Like I'm legit learning it straight off too. Like I don't know any bread and butters of Alisa, but if you guys can help me in the comment section, that'd be really good. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. MIA definitely had ReversL's number, but I think ReversL did quite well. With the back one. Good counter hit too. Hit the combo. Nice shine wizard after that. That was really good, and just I think what he was doing is trying to whiff out too much moves as well, trying to bait MIA into whiffing the move himself and then kind of launching off there. But MIA kind of already read that. Nothing really to it. And I just wanted to see because I think it was down three that MIA was kept hitting him with, and yeah, that was crazy. But with the lows, I don't think he expected that. Yeah, and I don't know what happened there. Like he should have wall combo, but maybe there's just with a lot of online tournaments as well, there's a bit of lag. So maybe that was the case. I'm not too sure if it. Uh, yeah, what happened there? And that was the key. All right. So, all right, let me pause this. Yeah, so that was a weird interaction that happened there. Like so even I was kind of pulled off about that. Like when he did the rage up, and I was sitting here, I was like, how does that happen? And I think where is it? I think it's due to Elisa's rager, and it goes it kind of has like a lingering effect, I would say, during it, and so that's how I think he got hit by it, and then they both kind of just got each other and then went to the ground. So we'll have a look at that again. So it's actually pretty close, but I just felt like MIA had pretty much had this match, you know, pretty much was in ReversL's head, uh, knew what he was gonna do, knew the game plan. So it was close, but it didn't feel close at all, to be honest. So yeah, I'm wondering what happened here. Okay, yeah. So oh, skipping too far ahead. Too far ahead. Alright, where we go? Where here? Alright, damn Twitch. Damn Twitch. Alright. Alright. Oh, no, it's the same place. Ah, where was it? Was it this one here? Yeah, it'll be the first. Yeah, so this is the first match. Yeah, so I think it's. Were we at this match? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, and also just the punishes that Reverse was doing, just the standard 1-2, and MIA would just block them. So it's just like, wow, man. You know? I really want to find that. Because that round was crazy. Let's have a look. Damn, Twitch. Yeah, so Shining Wizard. Maybe it was like earlier in the rounds. Yeah, because he didn't even duck that. Yeah, didn't duck that game. So because I'm pretty sure it was early in the rounds. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, just with King and Alisa matchup, I really think with Alisa as a character in general, she's got a lot of quick moves and a lot of moves that put her in plus. So it's really just about how you maneuver. Yeah, like exactly that. If you didn't know the matchup, you would have got hit with that. I probably would have got hit with that. So maybe it was the early in the round. I'm not too sure. But yeah, just I've noticed that a lot of the moves he was trying to do was just like not even having no intent to what he was doing. He just kind of threw out the moves. Oh, okay, so here it is. Which is that was quite the weird part for me was. Yeah, so this right here. So he hop kicked, and then he did another move. Now, MIA pretty much just threw their rage out, and ReversL had you didn't have to do anything with it. But what he should have done was, because I know you can crouch it and then just launch him up, but he tried to go for the, because I think with a lot of characters as well as he thinks so with a lot of characters you can punish the rage out straight off, but what he did there, and I think was a special like rage out mechanic for Alisa, is it had a bit of pushback. So what then happened was that he tried to punish it with a hop kick, but in turn, since Alisa was plus, he was able to get the move out. So they both got the move out at the same time, and it just knocked MIA into the air. But that should have been a round that ReversL should have closed out. So that was crazy. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. That's one of the other things I wanted to highlight as well. But overall, ReversL did play well, like pretty good, especially considering that he was playing against a blue rank Alisa. Which, I mean, to be honest, like ranks don't really matter too much, but when you're playing an online tournament, and I think ranks is a good reflection of your skills. Like I think it's good, but like everyone says, like it don't really matter until you play offline, because that's where everything matters. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, just MIA having this number, especially from the first round, it was just so crazy. Like, and I'm happy to be a part of commentating that tournament, because seeing a lot of good ass Tekken, yeah, that's hella good, man. And it lets me see, like, because I don't really play or see a lot of Alisa players, and to commentate and see a lot of other people playing different characters and different styles. It's really good. It really like makes me want to start branching out and start commentating a lot more tournaments. Just to see a lot of other players, because I think like when you're playing Tekken and you're playing the character and you're playing a certain way, I feel like it reflects on your character, because I play like really hella aggressive and I play law. So and yeah, like I'm really cocky about it. Like I play hella risky, but like I like risks instead of playing safe. Maybe that's why I'm really orange drink. But yeah, like it's really cool. And when somebody plays like a playstyle like mine's as well, like it may not necessarily be law, but if they're playing a character, if they're playing my playstyle, but they're playing another character and it works, like that shit's like, oh, if he can do that, like maybe I can do this with my character. You just gotta find ways to better yourself. And I think my flaw overall is definitely matchup issues and just movement in general, because I'm playing on pad. Like I'm literally playing on PS3 stick. Like, and maybe I'm just kicking myself in the foot as well, but that shit's fun. But yeah, that was pretty. That's one thing I want to show up. And at the end of it, we'll show a few things, a few options that King has against Alisa, because I want to check that shit out too. Especially the Rage Art one. Yeah, especially we'll check out the Rage Art one. Okay, so actually we're gonna watch the whole Grand Final series. Because I really enjoyed Danbanter's Akuma. That shit was fun to watch. Let me just skip back a bit. Oh, yeah, we'll watch the Wowzer one here. Yeah, so I think this is the first one. Is this the first one? Yeah, so he faces in my area. So this is the first one. Yeah, I think it was weird, because when I hear back through the stream, like it felt like my mic was peaking, so maybe I might have to like because my mic's like up here, and then when I talk like this, but yeah, it's usually here. So Akuma and Alisa, man, this first set was dominated by Danbanter. Spoilers incoming. But just the way that Danbanter was playing Akuma as well was hella sick. Like he just knew, like if you played Akuma, like he is not a pick up and play character. Like his movements and his mechanics is weird to Tekken, and I guess that's a plus for some people, because yeah, I tried to pick up Akuma and I was just not doing things that Akuma players should be doing. Like his execution's actually pretty tough, especially when you're trying to whatever it's called, that demon flipping. Like that shit's crazy, especially getting the combos and then I'm hitting the 4-4-2-1, because you can. So how the 4-4-2-1 works, it's a really good wall carry, and you have to hit the one once you hit the person in that 4-4-2-1, and that's crazy. But I liked he wasn't going for risky like flips like he was, because you start to see later in the rounds he was trying to rely on the flip, but Wowzer just kept hitting him out of the air, anti-aired him, and what you would see is that Danbanter was using a lot of down fours a lot, so we'll actually see the down fours as well. So man, that wall pressure and just the the execution to get out of it as well. Like he was backed up in the wall, and all Wowzer had to do was just pressure him out, but then just one down kick that just turned into a combo like FADC into uppercut, man. It's crazy, and you'll see that quite a lot from Danbanter. Getting those guaranteed combos out. Saving the meter for it. Yeah, it's just such a dominant round. Damn. Good adaptation from Wowzer though, because he started backdashing it a lot and then punishing the downfalls. It was so crazy. Yeah, and I'm not too sure if these Kangas are, their team names, or because I've seen Wowzer with Kanga for a while, and I think Danbanter, I think that's called Black Sheep. I'm not too sure, but I think I think it's Black Sheep Gaming. See, just that, damn, that's crazy to pull off as well. Like I've practiced and I cannot pull that off, especially to a high level. Like he's taking God Prime with Akuma. Like that's crazy. Yeah, and shout out to Jackson, by the way. Setting us up, because man, this is crazy. He's doing it from for the love of, like, for people out there, for the Tekken community out there, like for the New Zealanders. And I mean, like, for him to take his time out, and do what he's doing, and big props to him, man. That's hella good. And it helps the Tekken 7 community. It gets people playing the game as well. Like, especially for me as well. Like, because I didn't know about anyone, running like online tournaments, and his was the first one that I heard about. And like, it's like people for me to, get in there and commentate and, do reviews like this. It's great opportunities. I'll probably edit these out. Or not. I think I might keep it straight raw. Raw. Yeah, I'm actually not too sure, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll skip it though. I'll skip that shit. Yeah, so yeah, just like, definitely know, like, watching these two, you definitely know that they're high level players. Just one based on movement, to, like, their defense is really, really good, and they're not like, they are playing a bit gimmicky, but they're not really playing like real gimmicky. Like, they're kind of respecting each other. Moving back and forth movement. Poking each other down for. Danbanter has been hitting. And just kind of getting good reads. Not really playing cheesy style, if that makes sense. And yeah, it's just great to see, man. Like, I really enjoy seeing this. Yeah, down forwards again. So crazy. Yo, and the the down kick into fireball, on wake up. Damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a season 2 combo. I think Danbanter was just kind of using you know, the safe combo, just to get the damage. Because I'm pretty sure you could do something else. I'm not too sure what you could do, but I've seen somebody do something else from it. But it's weird to see that he wasn't using the 4-4-2-1 combos. Oh, anti-air. Nice. Yeah, see, so that's the ender. Like, I know it's a good wolf splat, but yeah, maybe an infinite stages it's a bit different. So who knows? Yeah, well, see, and then this is where Wowzer just started reading those downfalls and just punishing off the downfalls because coming into the because when Danbanter reset the bracket pretty much like yeah you just see Wowzer just going yeah I pretty much 100% downloaded Danbanter because those are crazy 3 rounds three matches. No, we'll skip this as well. We don't want to see no loading time shit. Oh. Waifu pals in the chat. Yeah, again, you know, down 4 and then Wowzer just kind of just read that shit. And Alisa's damage at the wall, man, that's crazy as fuck because like you know to do half health, man, that's disgusting. Yeah, down 4-2-1. So yeah, which is weird because alright, that's a good flowchart and all, but usually I saw a lot of people do 4-3 after the up like so he did the uppercut cancelled into another uppercut and then he did down 4-1-1 I think it was and then 4-3. Usually wouldn't you just do 4-3 and then jab jab 4-4-2-1? I'm not too sure. Maybe he thought of something else. Oh, nice. Man, that is crazy, man. Like to play Akuma like that, like even I'll try to eat. Like if I could pick up Akuma and play him like that, man, you'll see me playing Akuma hell of a lot. But man, I ain't got skills like that. Hey, yeah, this is sick. Yeah, and I know these two played each other. I know that these two and a few others, I think it was like 8 others that went to Evo, and they did pretty well. You know, shout outs to them, putting New Zealand on the map like that, man. Because I was definitely watching. Sadly, that they didn't get no matches streamed on the actual stream, but I think I watched it on Petro Rose's stream, where he was just filming all the just all the matches like the main man matches, Eris matches, and then but I was really interested in watching Wowzer, Danbanter, and them playing. But the weird thing is I saw Danbanter playing Jin when I caught one of his matches because I didn't catch. I was catching a lot of Holy Emperor's matches. He's a Feng player, and yeah, I saw Danbanter using Jin, and I was like, wait, what? This guy plays Jin? I was like, wait, what? Yeah, so he really does have a bit of a deep character pool. Just wondering why I ain't seen him playing like a lot of Paul or stuff like that, you know, like or Steve. Maybe he doesn't like the character or something, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was pretty good because I play a bit of Jin as well, and yeah, I'd like to see his Jin a bit more. That'd be sick. Alright, just let's skip over. So I think this is the reset bracket. I'm pretty sure they resetted with Danbanter resetting the bracket. So unless this is like the last one, because it went Rio to Danbanter and then it went Rio back to Wowzer. So, or can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think at that time there was a dude talking about Negan. I think saying that he was like a Negan main, and yeah, that's true, man. Like I don't. I think Tekken 7 as a whole, and with Rangchu being advocate of it, like you really can win like big tournaments with like low tier characters, because everyone thought that pandas, the bears, were pretty much just low tier. Like, they're kind of real shit. They're not gonna win. But yeah, man, Rangchu made it happen, and he won with Panda or the bears. So you really can't count out every character. Like, yeah, I don't think every character's bad. It's just that some characters uh, do the same thing as others, but better. Like, their game plan and their, what they're trying to achieve. You know, a lot of characters sort of have the same idea, but just some do it better. Like, for instance, Devil Jin, and Kazuya. Even though they have, they have their different, like, styles with them, right? Like, Kazuya's more of a, a hella punish and, but lacks pressure sort of character. Like, but he has, like, his Hell Sweep Vortex and stuff like that. You have tools to, kind of win the game. But yeah, with Devil Jin, he just has everything. Up for fours, electrics, wall standing twos, like back fours, to hit grounded, and obviously the Hell Sweep, that turns into a 51 damage combo, or 57 if you hit the, the big boy combo. So like, every character has, their ideal playstyle, but some just do better than others. So, but it is true. Like, man, like I was saying in the stream as well. Like, shout out to the to all the character loyalists, that kind of stick to their one character, because that shit is hard. Because you definitely don't see me playing with just one character. I kind of tend to switch from character to character, but that's only me, because I tend to get bored of one character. Although it's good, get to learn how the character works, get to understand their mechanics a lot better, and I kind of just have to apply that to other characters. But what other way to do that than to watch matches, right? Because if you don't play the character, how is you gonna learn? Might as well just watch good players play the character. And in a sense, that's true. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there like this one, the kind of reviews. This one's not really a reviewing channel, but you get what I mean. You can watch, like, even just watch me playing on YouTube, right? And you can kind of get to understand that. But for me, it's like I like watching just a lot more of the local talent that are around me, and just seeing how not oceanic, but see how Tekken players are playing, like understanding their mindsets and their game plans into things, because we definitely play a lot different to other countries. Like, I feel like we're a bit more of a riskier kind of play style, I've noticed. But then I guess the higher you go, you start to play a little less riskier. But from what I've seen, well, we play a lot more aggressive, that's for sure. Like, we don't really like to stand around and wait for them to come to us. We kind of go to them, or try to make them bait out moves so we can get in and find opportunities to fight them. So yeah, that's pretty good. But Maybe it might change because this is only really my first month or second month, watching a lot of the NZ taking players because I was watching a lot of Americans playing. So, and this is cool, and this is a good showcase. Definitely want to head to Auckland's tournaments and Hamilton's tournaments, or even just around New Zealand. Try to get to one of their Rambats or something, because meeting the people in person would be a hell of a lot better. Yeah, I'm in South Auckland at the moment. I'm literally smack bang in between Hamilton and Auckland. So if I go up to Auckland, it's the same time. If I go to Hamilton, yeah, it's the same. It's pretty much the same distance, or maybe just a little bit closer to Auckland, but it's like still the same damn takes the same damn time. Damn, just appreciate the war. Yeah, when you really look at these matches, it really opens my eyes to how I should approach the game, and because I was just kind of feigning ignorance and just kind of hopping into practice mode and practicing combos where that's not really the case if you want to get better at the game. I think it'll doing that will only take you to orange rank, like, because up until now I haven't really reviewed any games or even like watched matches to kind of understand what's going on. So yeah, I think it. Yeah, so I think this is where Wowzer was pretty much taking over the tournament. So we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna pretty much we're gonna hop into ticket 7, and then we're gonna go over some Alisa matchups. What would you call it? Yeah, we're gonna go over the matchup for Alisa. What kind of options does she have, and then what kind of options do we have when we're faced with those options? So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, cool. So pretty much, shout out to Wowzer for giving me a bunch of tips on playing Alisa. So in this part of the segment, today we're showcasing Alisa, just because it's for my sake and also your guys' sake, whoever's watching this video that doesn't know about Alisa. And we're also putting it to King as well. So we're gonna get into it, but first, pretty much what we're looking here and how we kind of approach the matchup is we kind of want to look into the eyes of how the Alisa player is playing. So and who to tell me that information but the man Wowzer himself. So yeah, thank you, Wowzer. So he pretty much said simple way of explaining the game plan as you kind of want to pressure people with pokes. He said that to use movement to force mistakes. I think that's just kind of a general basic high level strat, because with high level players, I seem to see that they use quiet movement a lot, and not only, don't ever just backdash for the sake of backdashing, like you always want to backdash with an intention of coming back into the opponent to try and force something for him. So yeah, so never a backdash just for the sake of backdashing. See, so now you're seeing that I don't know shit, but we're learning how to play Alisa. So he also said that she is very punishment based, so that's kind of like the Mishima styles, so that's where most of her damages come from, which is true. You see him playing and then he gets he's doing a lot of punishment based stuff, so especially the down 4-2 when you're blocking lows. Yeah, just a really good into combos, and just a well, her damage is just so disgusting, man. And he also said that she doesn't really throw out random punishes, so which is true. Like with me, and you would have seen with Wowzer and Danbanter. If you watch the tournament, you know Danbanter was just throwing a lot of electrics out, and I think a lot of machinists like to just throw electrics out, you know, just for no reason, just get a cheeky catch. Alright. So as well as yeah, getting a cheeky catch. Number 2, key moves in the game plan. So he was telling me that you like to use down back 3 and forward 2 a lot. Alright, okay. So this is a good mid, it's good low. Yeah, so that catches. So that'll be catching a lot of people off. And even just jabs, just to catch mistakes, which we did see in the tournament where Wowzer just started catching Danbanter in air. So it's really good. And I just wanted to touch on when I just saw King just catching all these down forward ones. So down 3s, sorry. So down 3s. He just seemed to be getting hit by this, and this is a really good low tool, because so if he doesn't block it initially, like block the down 3, what happens is if they eat it, like people tend to just duck after it, so then you just get a straight high launch off then into a lot of damage. And then but if they don't block it and they're not aware of it, like he just comes with the forward 1. Yeah, that's such a good move. And then on top of the 4-2, you know, it's good mids. I think it's safe as well. So yeah, and then even up forward 4. So that's really good. So yeah, just knowing basically the game plan for Alisa is pretty much just movement, punishment based, and just trying to catch opponents off guard. And that's crazy to me, because before playing Alisa, like I felt like she was just real gimmicky, and a lot of people were just using up forward 4s, you know, down 3s, you know, and I thought she was just real gimmicky. But then when I come to like actually check out her moves, like, yo, that's crazy, like just to see that. Oh, and this move, 1+2. Was that? Yeah, 1+2. Yeah, I saw this move being used a lot. That's crazy. That it launches. Yeah, it launches on normal. Yeah, that's a crazy move as well. I didn't even know that was 3+4. So yeah, 1+2. Sorry. So yeah, so that's a pretty good move too. If you catch duckers, puts you in a full combo. So stay. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much as much as combos as I can get, but that's cool, because even I'll be looking out for like 4-2s and stuff like that, down back 3s as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying. Cool. So what I just wanted to just touch on a little bit with ReversL and Alisa's match. All right. So he would so if he blocked this, right, then that definitely puts Alisa on plus. So that puts Alisa on plus. So pretty much his only option is to duck it, right? So just yeah. So he could have done that pretty much in a situation. So he would have ducked it, and then even I think he can get a yeah. So he couldn't do nothing there. So he can't do nothing there. But if he ducked it and waited a while, you know, like I don't think he would have got that either. So yeah, so he would have only got that move. Like that move was probably the best option. Yeah. So yeah. So down for crouch 2, and then I'm actually not sure how you do the move, but yeah. So this is probably the best option he would have had. going into it and then just doing that combo, because I think if he had hit this combo and hit that, he would have won the round. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with the matchup. Pretty much King is like basically just had to play his style and his game plan, and maybe we'll touch on King's game plan in a bit, but for now, that's been it. Cheers.